Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to our channel. So, first thing.
First ever reel.
Oh, so what we're doing today is we're doing the sound ending. That's actually really heavy. It does not look heavy, but that's actually really heavy.
I think it's 11 kilograms.
It's heavy. So I've just cleaned it, pressed them. So that's what we're doing today. I need to put this stuff 50% of everywhere on the van. So we need to put it in like all the side bits that make like noise when you're driving around.
Only the outside panels though.
Oh, I thought it was the inside.
No. So it's just the outside
I
panel.
thought we put it in there.
Yeah, that's the outside panel.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So like what we mean is, so we're going to be putting it in these inside, well I would call that inside bits, but when I say inside I mean these bits, and that's what Adam means when he says outside. And
so it's this bit, so you don't need to cover the full percent of the panel, only 50%. And if you're wondering what this is, it's the Dodo sound deadening. We've researched it quite a lot and a lot of people use this, so we'll put the link in the comment.
So we're going to be doing it on all these side bits. Are we doing it on the roof?
Yeah.
We'll do it on 50% of the roof, and we're not going to do the floor because we've still got this metal down that we can't get off.
The difference when we do one panel and then we'll knock on the other panel.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And we'll see if it works.
So let's get going. I'm wondering whether you should sound dead in your van or not.
Well, we would recommend that you do.
So what we're using to clean before this Dodo deadening is, we're actually just using elbow grease. And it's actually vegan friendly. Yeah, some people said like 100% alcohol cleaner, but then we've also seen other people just say elbow grease, so we thought we'd just go for the elbow grease. Elbow grease did not pay me to say that, but it is linked. And it seems to do the job actually. And to be honest, the van isn't that greasy or dirty because it's not like a dead old van. So hopefully it'll be good enough.
Important to make sure that you've removed all the dirt and grease before you apply the Dodo.
Well, I say it's not that dirty. There is some dirt on there, but I'm sure people have probably seen worse.
Scrub-a-dub-dub.
I'm just getting me a tripod
Oh,
for the phone so I can get some stuff for Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, it's JulietAdventures_. We post our stuff on our stories about the build and that, so go over there and follow that.
Alright guys, so we're just cleaning the panels and we've come across this brown gooey stuff. And some people might get worried, but it's the, what I can remember, it's an anti-rust lubricant. So you just leave that on when you're cleaning the van, because that's for when, if moisture builds up around there, it stops the wheel arches rusting.
Clever so-and-so, aren't you?
And clever so-and-so. Lucinda's just cleaning the wheel arches.
What's this? Oh, I think we need some anti-rust though, that looks great. You know what I'm saying, it's not that dirty because it's not that old. It's quite dirty. Especially on the inside of the wheel arches.
So we've got speakers in the back and the panels we're putting on the sides. We need as much room as we can, so these are sticking out quite a bit, so we're going to stick them flush. Got cameras everywhere. That camera there. Oh, it's from the roof. It's from the inside. Keep that.
Adam is so noisy.
I apologise about the ratchet, guys.
You've got a black van, it just shows all the dirt.
Yeah, it does.
Right, I'm muting that because that is very, very annoying.
Well, the speakers did need to come out.
I know. I don't know if using these is quite wasteful or not, but I don't know what else would be like less wasteful or better. So it's not really something we can use water with because you don't want to cause rust. If you've got anything better that we could clean with for this type of thing, put it in the comments and then I can show other people something better because I'm not sure. So we're just using these rolls of blue cloths.
Sorry guys.
I feel like I'm cleaning the same bits over and over again and just keeps being dirty. It's getting dusty as I go to the next bit.
Unbelievable, Jeff. 2 speakers coming out.
So should we cut it in here or out there?
Could cut it in here if you want, or out there.
Yeah. I think that. So if you don't already know, apparently if you have elbow grease, it's all the cleaner you'll ever need.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
She's crazy. What is it with you and elbow grease?
Well, it's the same as what is it with you and tapping the van?
Oh my god, you just never cut your face. Stop with two standing there.
Oh my god, just change that plate. It would have been on camera.
Imagine that.
I had to walk around with two knives sticking up. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Right, guys, I'm gonna cut the. I'm gonna start cutting the dodo mat.
And Adam is going to
Carry on cleaning. Right, there it goes, nothing.
just go for it there.
Just do some like little squares of these bits, yeah? What do you think?
Yeah, if you want.
Would you measure it? Would you measure it? We don't. It doesn't need to be fully covered, does it?
Nope.
It doesn't really matter.
It's 50%. Watching this back, I must say how helpful I am.
Not.
I had to choose scissors because I thought it's better than cutting through the van. But it's actually quite easy to cut with scissors.
Isn't it?
Just telling them, but yeah. And there's loads of little lines on the back, so that can give you a little guide. By the way, we got the one roll, so you can buy it already cut into little squares. But we decided to get the roll. Was it dearer to get the squares?
It was dearer for less.
Yeah, so if you get the squares already cut, you get less dodo mats for your money. So we went for the roll and we just have to cut it ourselves. It's really easy to cut. So if you're on a budget, you might want to consider getting the roll rather than the mat.
You're going for it.
Alright.
That's it, mate.
Should I do that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is that what you think?
So with this piece, should I put it like that? Uh-huh.
Down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, and that'll be enough for that section.
Yeah, should be.
I'm just gonna take the sticky back off. It's got its own adhesive on it, which is quite good. It's very sticky actually. I might have to do this bit without gloves on.
Yeah, apparently it says once you've stuck it, you can't get it off.
Right, so Adam says once you've stuck it, you can't get it off, apparently. So I'm gonna do it without gloves because it is sticking to my gloves. Oh, it's very, very sticky. Are you sure this is clean enough? So I'm gonna peel it off like this and I'm gonna stick it down because it's been like quite down far. Quite far down. I'm gonna stick it to the van and then I'm gonna start to peel the rest off. Yeah, they're quite right what they say, it's very sticky, so once you've stuck it, leave it stuck. It's like backing your books in school. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, I did have to. Well, my mum did.
Your mum? Actually.
Oh, if you don't, cut yourself.
No, I'm just thinking, should I wear gloves? Because if it's getting on me, then it might be sticky.
Do you think it's sticky?
Just a bit. Let the knocking commence.
Woohoo! First bit done.
No, look, let's test it. See the knocking. It's the knock on that. It's killer, isn't it?
So this is. Sounds the same to me.
It does, right? Right. Yeah, listen. It's like a bullet knife.
Oh yeah. So is it just going on the inside bit?
Yeah. And whole wheel arch.
So that, should I put that like there?
Whatever you want, we've got enough so you can do as much as you want.
I know, but I'm saying double that gap be too much. Or if I put it there and then put another piece there, is that enough?
Yeah, it should be, shouldn't it?
I need to like squish it right up to that one,
No. Shouldn't be. The more the better, but...
Well, if we've got any spares, we'll just fill it in. Look at it now, I'm going for it just like freehand.
Listen.
How do you know you're not doing a different knock? Don't be fooled by the knock.
Because I'm not doing another knock.
Don't be fooled by the knock. There you go. I'm still
really
Hey, I'm using that for the template.
Oh.
So I've got a great idea. So if you like wanted another piece thing, or you just want to like check what piece you want, I'm going to use this one from that to measure it. Because I'm clever like that. So now I need a piece this big. So I'm just going to... What a fabulous idea, Lucinda. I know, thanks. You gotta compliment yourself. Nobody else will. Don't even know where he's gone.
For some snacks.
Perfect.
Of course he has.
You should look for that corner.
I measured it. No, it's
All
fine.
right.
No, it's right, it's right. It's right. We just didn't know which way it was. We forgot which way it went, didn't we? Anyway. No moments.
You meant.
Oh, you're having a snack?
Yeah.
A bit of cleaning, you're having a snack now.
Food is fuel.
You know what? I will say, if you're doing it without gloves, be careful because it's like sharp tinfoil, cuts your fingers off.
Looking back at this part of the build, it seems like we're making like a big deal out of a small job. But actually, when it's your first van build, these things do feel massive. And if you're all watching this, thinking of doing your first one, you'll know that feeling.
What's my scissors?
God, you should put in as well.
I've lost my scissors.
And then if you're up there.
Maybe bought a bit too much.
I don't know, because I've got to do the roof as well.
Cutting it up can be quite time consuming, so if your budget allows, then you could get already cut squares instead of the roll.
If you're watching this because you're doing up a van like us, let us know in the comments what van you're doing up. It'd be interesting to see if you're documenting yours. We'd love to have a look at what you're up to.
Yeah. Not only does the sound ending reduce the noise and the overall vibrations of the van, it also provides that extra little bit of thermal barrier.
So I'm just doing the wheel arch, and because it's obviously curved, I've put some little slits in it so that hopefully when I put it down it'll sit quite flush. Oh, it's really a bit of a pain when you rip the paper off. It doesn't all rip off all the time. It's a bit annoying. Let's try it. Might be because of the slits as well, like. There we go. Oh! My slits haven't lined up.
What?
My slits haven't lined up. Ah! I lined up the slits. Right, so yeah, it just like lets it like sit into them gaps a little bit better. Yeah, it has worked. Look, it's gone quite flat.
Yeah, well done.
So apparently, and probably obviously, most of the noise comes from the wheel arches. So we're going to put a bit more of it on the wheel arches than we have everywhere else. If you can see like where we've now done it a bit spread out. Although we've done the door quite spread out, and I would have probably put a bit more on the door because I feel like the doors make quite a bit of noise. Do you want it fully across or do you do it in pieces?
You can do it in pieces if you want, it still works.
So for some reason sound deadening's not Adam's strongest point. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he doesn't seem to be able to do it. So we're relying on him for the electrics.
Yep.
He's not an electrician.
Yeah.
But to be honest, he's been researching them, so I've got every faith. Yeah, this wasn't a good idea.
It's amazing what you can learn on YouTube.
Yeah, like how to sound deaden like a pro.
So I just decided to cut that then because it wasn't really going very flush. I think the same applies. Yeah, it was cut you. I think the same applies to what I've done at the top. You do need to kind of go around these gaps a bit.
Did you just say that that's not my forte?
No.
Sound deadening.
Yeah, but what would you have done in that situation? You wouldn't have cut it, you'd have just stuck it on and it'd have been all skewy. I didn't say I was perfect at it, did I?
I'm joking.
That's not the best example. However, no one will see this beyond this point. I might even cut it out of the video. It's like, it is sharp, this stuff.
Yeah, it is really sharp. She don't need a man to make it happen.
Hey, that's my line.
She's a good one, isn't she?
Perfect, that, yeah. Yeah, thumbs up in the comment section. And on to wheel arch number 2. What? My knees aren't enjoying this.
You are?
My knees, not enjoying it.
Should have done this when I was younger.
I'm just going to give these another wipe over because they've actually got dusty in the space of time that we've been doing the other bits.
We have probably used a lot more than 50% on the van. The reason people don't use too much is because it can be extra weight.
So some people say that they don't sound dead in the roof, but I've read a lot, and if you think about the rain, the last thing you want to be doing is kept up at night because of the rain on the roof. So if you can sound dead in the roof, then why not? Yeah, so we're just cutting like a longish piece for the centre of the roof rather than doing one at each end. We found it easier than just doing 2 pieces, I guess. Once you've stuck it on as well, you've just got to make sure you just rub it. Some people say use plastic rollers.
No, I'll come and use one of them.
No, we don't really need to, but we can do if you want. We might just go over it just to make sure it's stuck. But it's very important that you make sure your van's clean before you stick it down. Because the last thing you want is when you've got all your insulation on, is to start peeling off behind the walls. And you just wasted all that money.
So Adam managed to find that he could help me with the ceiling. Yay.
My long arms came into use.
Yeah.
People say that this is like the long process bit, but I think it's quite therapeutic.
I don't like it.
And long.
Very, very long.
So what we're going to do when we've finished all like the main bits that we need to do, we're just going to fill it in with all the rest, really, whatever we've got left, because there's nothing we can do with it, so we might as well. It's a very flattering angle. I might as well use it.
Who spotted the knock again?
Me!
Hey! Oh, nearly dropped the roof on me.
You, that was a close call.
I know, right?
Hello there, kids.
And in the background, folks, we have Adam busy doing nothing.
In his natural habitat.
I got tattoos, I feel like this, I'm into you. This is my Adam song. Oh, I think I just cut my hair. Did I actually just cut my hair? I feel like that. Did that, and then I did that.
Okay.
Action.
I'm going to start recording.
What if it's
Thumbs up.
Right then. Let's do the booty rooty. You could be everything to me.
Told you the knocking was obsessive. How many are we on?
What is he doing?
I do it.
And it's Adam's turn.
Let's do this.
And they're alcohol free. They don't even have alcohol in them. It's a good job we used the what's it called? What's it called? The spray.
Elbow grease.
It's a good job we used the It's a good job. It's a good job we used the elbow grease because Adam went over it with the alcohol wipes to give it an. Adam went over it with the alcohol wipes to give it an extra little clean. Alcohol free. They haven't got any alcohol in them. So get the elbow grease back out. I thought we'd need quite a bit for the boot, but it's actually only a very small bit that you can do. I'll show you now. The gaps on the boot, they do go up a little bit, but as you can see, there isn't really that much sound deadening, so we still got like quite a bit of sound deadening left with that.
Here we go again with the elbow grease.
It's the only cleaner you'll ever need. Okay, now it's Adam's turn.
I don't wear my gloves, it's still annoying me, but I keep getting it all stuck up in there. I don't normally got my nails done, but went to a wedding, so...
So we finally nearly finished the sound deadening, and it is quite time consuming. It has took us like a full day.
Anyone want to buy some Dodo sound proofing, Matt?
You know what I'm
Yeah, ones.
So if you're doing a similar size band to us, then just know that one roll is way more than enough. That's the sound deadening complete. So this is the coverage. As you can see, it doesn't need to fill every single area.
Beautiful.
Woo! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then subscribe to our channel so you can see the rest of the van build. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Bye!